7, an entertaining channel. Keep watching, keep sharing, and comment where necessary. Thank you. Yoruba TV 247.
Government wa ni mo rí bú o torí pé tí kì í bá ṣe pé wọ́n sáré 2027 tí wọ́n fi ètí ṣàwọn citizen ńlẹ̀ ní 2025 kí ogun lè kó wọn lọ kí ìyà lè jẹ wọ́n kí òṣì lè ta wọ́n mi ò lérò wípé ó yẹ kó rí bó ṣe rí yìí ẹ̀ ń sá eré 2027 bandit ti yí gbogbo ìlú ká ṣẹ́yìn lẹ rán wọn ni Tinubu ṣẹ́yìn lẹ rán wọn ni.
Yoruba TV 247.
Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ẹ̀yin bàbá màmá ẹ̀yin broda sista níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ti láǹfààní láti máa tẹ́tí sí wa lórílẹ̀ àgbáńlá yìí orúkọ tèmi ni Bámidélé ọmọ Adéyíga. Ẹ wò orí ìkànnì yìí náà la balẹ̀ sí wàrà bí òjò tí a ti mú ohun gbogbo wá sí etí ìgbọ̀yín lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Ṣàdédé ni a rí àwọn fọ́nrán kan tí bàbá wa fi ránṣẹ́ sí wa lánàá. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Prophet Akingbulugbe Ayodeji. Wọ́n fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn wọ́n sì ń sọ àwọn ohun ẹ̀dùn ọkàn wọn lórí àwọn ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ẹ wò ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi bó bá jẹ́ lótìtọ́ láàrí ẹnìkan tàbí ẹnìkejì tó ń jà fitafita tó ń fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn lórí àwọn ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ó ṣeé ṣe kí àtúnṣe ti wà sórí gbogbo rògbòdìyàn àti àwọn wàhálà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ jákèjádò ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ẹ wò láì fàkókò ṣòfò tó bá jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ rèé tẹ́ ń bá ìkànnì pàdé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa subscribe ẹ bá wa like ẹ má gbàgbé láti tẹ notification button yín ẹ ṣé kó tó di pé àmú fọ́nrán náà wá sí ẹ wá òun fìdílé ẹ jẹ́ kájọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti wo fọ́nrán náà ohunkóhun tó bá ròyìn lójú tẹ́ ẹ wò pé ó yẹ ká ìrànlọ́nà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má ṣàfihàn ẹ lọ sí comment section kẹ́ ẹ fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sí wa.
Ọjọ́ wo lẹ̀dá fẹ́ sinmi ogun yìí náà ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá mo bẹ̀ yín o just like you always see me saying this me inside ogun ṣùgbọ́n ogun ti ń jà wá already ogun ti ń jà ní gbogbo ìtíṣe nìkan kúrò ní ìtíṣe ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ogun ti ń gbé wa mọ́ra ó ti ń gbé wa mọ́ra o ogun ti ń gbé wa mọ́ra ńgbà tó bá lóòjà tó ń mú nǹkan ogun ìjà tó mú wá ká ẹ mọ́lé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe. It's becoming a serious headache for me. Kọ́nà wọn máa jẹ́ kí n lẹ́jẹ̀ rẹ̀ rúkẹ́. Ẹ tún wọn kan tí màá ṣe kí ló Okocha tó gbé wá láàárọ̀ yìí tí mo rí lórí fọ́nrán wọn láti gbé láti jù fún ìtíṣà wọn iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn kí wọ́n wò ó kán look into it kí wọ́n jẹ́ kẹ́yìn gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá kí ẹ gbọ́ torí ó yà mí lẹ́nu láti rí wípé àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ banditry yìí they are very very young guys alápámọ́ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn kan ló tún gbé jáde yìí láti ìlú Ọ̀ká wá sí ti ṣe territory tó ti mú wọn yìí wọ́n tún mú wọn níbẹ̀ lẹ́ni o look at it ó fún mi ní concern President Bola Ahmed Tinubu mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ wípé ìlú yìí ò ń ṣe kan àti ẹ̀jọra rárá tọ́ òun lẹ ṣe rí àwọn kinní burúkú yìí ti pín ara wọn sí gbogbo yìí ti ṣe ìgbèríko orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kò yọ ibì kan sílẹ̀ bó ṣe pa wọ́n ní Ebonyi State mo rántí lọ choosing church tó wà ní Ebonyi State ẹ wo bó ṣe massacre àwọn ènìyàn sílẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ẹ wo èdè ṣe aggression tí àwọn Edo State àwọn Romi ní Edo State tó ń gbé jáde lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí it was as a result of the killings the banditry adoption tó ń lọ níbẹ̀ yẹn òun ló jẹ́ káwọn pípì kan ṣe kíni tí wọ́n come up with retaliatory action níbẹ̀ yẹn tí ò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yes kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé ibi tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ti ṣe kíni tí wọ́n ti jẹ́ gírí sí ti ṣe ìrìnàjò yìí.
Musaku. What's your father's name?
Okay, Ibrahim.
Okay, your father's name is Ibrahim, Musa Ibrahim. Where are you from?
Oka.
Oka. What do you call you can do?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping. Now you dey kidnap people from back.
Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. On the 12th day of January, if I'm not mistaken, but that was January, okay? There was a video I made, and I said that there was an information that was sent to us that there is a Fulani gangs of kidnappers who are in Oka, Anambra State. And these are the time we have tension in Anambra State of kidnapping and all those things. But I was countered. And the reason why I was countered, because they said the governor, Soludo, in quote, have said that people kidnapping are Igbos, people who are the Biafra dictators and so on and so forth. But I think this video carries information that has vindicated me. Take a listen.
Is from Okabi?
Yes.
Okay, wait. What is your name? What is the work for here? Babu English ko?
Bering Tambeka. Me apalu munkamaka. Me apalu munkamaka. What you have will catch you. What you do?
Muntawane muda bokana munkamu.
Kana woka na mama magana kana mama magana banza.
What is your name?
Musa.
Musa. Musa who?
Musa.
Who?
Musa.
Musa who?
Musa.
What's your father's name?
Okay, Ibrahim.
Okay, your father's name is Ibrahim. Musa Ibrahim. Where are you from?
Oka.
Oka. What do you call you can do?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping. Now you dey kidnap people from back here.
I follow this man. I ain't do kidnap for this area.
Okay, now this one they do kidnap for this
Now
area.
my brother call me here.
Okay, now brother call you.
Die go run.
Okay, that go run.
That one roll.
The one where you name? The one where run? What you name of the one where run?
Mason now on the
One day good.
yeah, Mason.
Sunanshi Ali.
Huh? Ali?
Yeah.
Okay, your brother then Ali, don't wear on. Which time you start this work?
How many time now? Which time I start this work? How many years now?
Mimi hido wenu jawan wana tunga kirani. Wana tunga kirani.
How many years?
Wana tunga kirani na dona.
Okay, this one will catch you now you don't do before.
Who be Oga? Who be Oga?
Yeah.
Who be Oga?
Die go run.
He go run.
That one will run.
Okay, that one where they run. Now be Oga.
We go and talk to you now. Why did you lie?
One day good.
Oga. Where Oga?
Now why they get gone? The day for Oka. Nine get you Oga this boy. Why they do knife for here? Nine they get gone. Nine they do knife for this area. That Oga is there for Oka now.
What is the name of the man?
Now.
What is name?
Okay,
The name
I don't know. As is my name, Bine Oga.
You know what tell me your name?
Umar.
what is your Oga name?
Umar. Yeah.
Umaru who?
One day good Ali Sunanshi.
Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
couldn't go.
don't go talk to him.
No more
You
say.
go talk to him.
Now, do you understand the terror network of the Fulani terrorists in Nigeria? There is no place that they spare. From the north to the south, east to west, they are everywhere. So when we talk, it's not because we hate a particular tribe or we hate this. We are trying to bring the reality out of so many issues on ground because people find it difficult to understand the truth. And that is why we do what we do. Now, before I go forward, everybody is raging because of what the DSS director said, that community should start mobilizing to, retaliate against all these Fulani terrorists and any other kind of terrorists and, kidnappers that is disturbing villages. A lot of people are reacting in different ways, but there is something I want to tell you about the man that you people don't know. The man is from Oyo State. Where the man came from, this DSS director, okay? Fulani terrorists has been bombarding there, so his own community is under siege. DSS director, his own community is under siege. Time without number, I do tell people that time will come, both the heads detail, this thing is going to affect everybody. Time will come, people will beg for this country to separate. Time will come, people will begin to do everything that they should have done before. And now people have not come to reason with us what we are saying. Remember that few years ago, few months ago, we are talking about the issue of kidnapping. This is dangerous. This is this, this is that. Everybody should wake up. It's like, oh, these people they are nuisance. They don't know what they are saying. People call us nuisance. But now it has become the talk of the day, and we are laughing them. It's not a laughing matter because it's holistic. It's still affecting me though. It's affecting everybody. But because we are prepared for it, we are dealing with it decisively. Unlike people who never prepared for it. So many people did not prepare for it at all. They were caught unaware. People who prepared for it are giving them the level of retaliation of their own attack. And that is what they understand. That is the only language they understand. Now, the DSS director is a Christian, okay, from Oyo State. And his own community is on that stage. What will make him not to come out to say the truth? There is nothing that will make him not to come out to say the truth. The reason why a lot of people are not saying the truth is because of two things. Number one, they have a tie with people who are looting the treasuries of the nation. They have a tie with, politicians, board directors and so on and so. They make the economy of the nation. They are benefiting from it. It's difficult for you to speak against what you are benefiting from. They are benefiting from the injustice, the kidnapping, everything that is going on that is not good in this nation. They are benefiting from it. These are the people who belongs to politicians who they will give contract of building of hospitals. They won't build it. They will build substandard if they build at all. And when they are sick, they'll fly abroad and leave those hospitals they have built or constructed for the poor masses. Your president just jetted out of, Abuja to Paris. They say he's going to, working leave, I don't know. But indirectly, he's still going to medical checkup in France. That is where his doctor is. Imagine a president don't have a good hospital where he can treat himself. Because the rest people in the nation, he don't see them as humans. He sees you people as animals. So he's not part of few people that can use substandard hospitals in Nigeria. So he just out and called it names, any name he called it. He might call it that he's even traveling for a business trip or to woo investors. Nobody's knows. They play with you people, they play with your intelligence, and that is why we are here. We are where we are. So Nigeria is not sustainable. So the DSS director coming out to speak the way he spoke, people did not understand where this man is coming from. This man community has been under siege. So this man knows what is going on. He's now calling for people from every community to join hands together to deal with the terrorists. But it's too late. It's too late because when we started talking all these things right from time, a lot of people never understand. They did not understand what we were saying. They were saying that people want to divide the nation. Nigeria has been divided. If you talk, they say, oh, no, don't cause war. We're already at war. At the time, I was listening to her say, all these young generations, they don't know what we went through during Biafra. Hey, I say, Mr. Man, the mistake you people made is the reason why we are where we are today. We're already at war. You are talking about war, okay? And some persons will come to my comment section and say, oh, Okocha, why are you... So you are a warmonger. That is the exact word you use. A warmonger is somebody who always talk about war or wants war. No, we don't want war. But we're already in the war declared against us. So we're already at war. And the war was declared against us. So that is the situation at hand. It's a terrible situation anyway. But what I'm saying is that every community should take what the SS man says serious for people who don't know that before. But for us, I think we know that right from time, okay? And I do talk about vigilante group. I said support your vigilante group in your community. Look for them. If you people don't have, set it up. Don't listen to anybody, okay? Don't listen to anybody. You have a right to live. You have a right to live. You don't have two lives. It's just one life. So if anything happens to this life, it's just gone. So take your time and understand where we are and to know what to do. Thanks for listening.
The guy that made threats to Christians in the north yesterday, the guy don't change mouth, or fear don't catch him. He don't fold. I think say you the mad. I thought you were a madman.
country people, I need to see wetin very dark man talk concerning the things wey dey go on for this country concerning Urumi and Fulani people for this country since there. E don show say this politician dem dey work with Fulani people, no be small thing at all. Different people don come talk concerning the things wey dey go on for this country. If the politician not get am for inside, therefore don put stop to this thing when it dey happen for this country since then. My people, make una watch this video so that una go know the things when it dey go on for this country. That those politicians, the way when they do something, it don't show say na then they be Fulani, not be northerners again.
All right, so you remember the guy that made threats to Christians in the north yesterday? The guy don't change mouth, or fear don't catch him. He don't fold. I think say you dey mad. I thought you were a madman.
Today, I have seen that man called very dark man or very black man. He is requesting from the Nigerian police force to arrest me. Nigerian police force to arrest me for what reason? For what reason? Did I abuse the Nigerian police force? Did I abuse the Southerners? Did I do something wrong that the Nigerian police should arrest me? For what reason? Tell me for what reason. Very dark man, or is it very black man that your name? I don't know that's your name, but did I requested for any northerner to kill any southerner? No. Did I requested for Muslim to kill any Christian? No. I, CBN, have never did so. So let me remind you something. You are the one that used to abuse our leader. You abused Tinubu. You abused Kashim Peshakima. You abused that same Nigerian police force that you are requesting from them. You are the one that took the videos of the federal rocket. You are the one that abused. Let me just keep quiet. I don't want problems to be rising in Nigeria. Let me tell you something. I know that I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. I only requested from the governor and from the president of Nigeria, also from the governor of Edo State, that if actions, hear the English very well. I think you are not hearing English very well, right? I said if actions.
You dey shake, your mouth dey shake like piñata. You don't see problem where it pass you, your body don't dey shake. But guess what? They will still pick you. That threat that you made will not be overlooked. First of all, you threatened the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You threatened the governor of Edo State. Not just that, these two are even minor. You threatened the entire Christians in the north because of a problem and unforeseen circumstances that happened that a lot of people condemned. What else do you want? You want me to burn Edo State, or me to put on for, me to lock them down? It was condemned. I don't know what you want. If something happen for Nigeria, any small thing, una don't carry and go tribe. Any small thing, una don't carry and go religion. Any small thing, una don't carry and go, una don't look for religious war. Now you try to instigate a religious war, you must be arrested. You must be brought in for questioning. It's a must. The police must provide you. How they talk now, you sabi. And I'm waiting for the PRO. First PRO, you are so quiet these days. I don't know. Have you been admitted into the hospital? Are you sick? What's going on with you? How is your health? Are you okay? You know they talk again now. Now those social media influencer matter now, you go talk. Somebody don't threaten the full country. Don't threaten Christians. Threaten the president. Threaten the governor. You know they talk, Mr. Muyiwa Adejobi. What's going on, bro? Open your mouth. Sorosoke. Sorosoke. Let's see if that's where they rise. Ireo, come and talk. Come and talk. Because this thing where this boy talk now small. It go cause religious war. Anyways, why would they still look for this boy? Because they look for him. Shout out to all the northerners who called me yesterday. You understand? Shout out to all of them and the ones that wrote to me that said they are not part of that boy. And they don't plan to start attacking any Christians. So the Christians in the north, please, make una no really panic. You understand? The reasonable northerners will not start attacking you over what's happening in Edo State. Because nobody planned that. And then the elites of the north, please talk to your people. Talk to your people. What happened in those states has been condemned. It is wrong. We say no to jungle justice, even in Edo States. Say no to jungle justice. Anytime, what I expect from Nigerians is that anytime something like this happens, we work together. North, east, west, south. We work together in order to bring peace, in order to secure our lands. This Fulani thing, our government and the day. The government and the day, nobody and the day. The government be the main one where if you stop on. The government and the day, but it's just quite unfortunate. Say our government be like this. During election, the government will go to the thickest forest. During election, they go to the thickest forest for campaign. If you go inside bush, you go see campaign poster, campaign banner. That's when the government remembers you. That's when your senator remembers you. That's when the person that wants to be governor in your state remembers you. But after election, they forget you, forget your problems. It is the government. We cannot be fighting ourselves. So if anything like this happen, cool down. Let's look for the best way to resolve it. No be more carry religious problems start. But for this guy, you they must pick you. You want yourself yesterday, they talk anyhow, blah, 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 blah. You think it's like that? What we have you don't ever enter inside problem. You don't fight before. Ask people where they don't date inside Sharia. Ask people where fights. May they tell you. May you see the way people say they go like ram. People they go like cow. You say one and what you want? You think war is what you want? I don't see Sharia. Don't be saying a noise. They don't lynch me. I don't experience a lot of violence in my life. So don't be saying a talk. But be careful, bro. Be careful what you wish for. And a lot of illiterates where they're around and not. You people should also be careful what you wish for. Calm down. We are all one in Nigeria. Christians, Muslims, we are all Nigerians. We are all one. If to say they look say I no be Muslim, I no go Porununa when flood happen. Do you know how big of awareness that I created where a lot of people start to send money go to that state? I no tell you when I come up for they are sick. When something happened for Bokos, I went to Bokos as well. And they look religion, now they go all those places. Please keep tribalism and religion aside when there's a problem in Nigeria. Let's work together to create peace. But for this guy we're threatening the peace of Nigerian government, we are waiting for you. Please bring him to justice, especially you first PRO. Especially you PRO. Now you are the wait for all these things.
Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. So, I have seen a lot of people complaining that justice for Deborah, justice for Deborah. So, if you haven't forgotten the Southerners, Deborah was not killing just for no reason. Deborah was killed because she abused the holy prophet, our beloved prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Have you ever seen any northerner abusing Jesus? No. There is no any northerner that have abused Jesus. No, it has never happened. But those stupid Christians among you, the stupid among you, the drunkard among you abuse the holy prophet, and you think that we keep quiet and see. That is the law. Anybody that abuses our prophet, he or she will be killed. Because don't forget. Go and find the meaning. We have never abused Jesus, and we will never. Because let me tell you something that you don't know. In Islam, that is our religion. If you abuse Jesus, you are no more that is Prophet Isa alayhi salam. We know him not Jesus, but his name is Prophet Isa. Number one, the only difference between we and you people are we only believe that Jesus is the prophet, the messenger sent from Allah, that is the God, the creator of all creators. You consider a human being as magic. He's a prophet and a messenger. Don't forget that. Let me tell you something. If this Actions are not taken against these 16 northerners that are killed in Edo. Anything that follows to your people here, not you are the people that causes it. Mr. President Bola Tinubu, this is a message directly. And His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Mr. Monday, this is also a message directly to you. You know, you have many of your people in the north, more especially Borno State, Kano State, Jos, Kaduna, Jigawa, not Jigawa, but I think around Adamawa people. There are many Christians here. We won't consider whether you are from Edo, whether if you are from Cote d'Ivoire. Definitely, if you are a Southerner, they think that it follows.
It's been a clear failure on the part of government. My dear good people of Nigeria and those states especially. You see, anyway the world is insecurity. But the kind of insecurity we have in Nigeria, you know, especially with reference to the one that has happened in Uhuru, is a clear case of failure on the part of government. What it shows is that the man who's currently the Edo governor, he has no business being in that office. Even though we all know that he's there on the temporary note. But the man has clearly shown that he's ineffective. He has clearly shown that he hasn't got what it takes to be a governor. He has clearly shown that he has no clue about what's happening in his state. He has shown consistently that that office overwhelms him. The man, Mondo, I have said it here before, my people, that there's no way in this world that you give what you don't have. You just cannot give what you don't have. Mondo doesn't have it. And I wonder why people expect him to give what he doesn't have. The man does not have the charisma, the capacity, the way with that, of that office called the governor's office. He doesn't have it. And so he's not going to give us what he doesn't have. My people, we all know the primary responsibility of any responsible government in the world. I repeat, we all know the primary responsibility of any responsible government anywhere in the world. It's simple, everybody knows it. It's protection of life and properties of your people. This government must do. So when you now have a government that is not able to provide security for the people, even though we know that there's insecurity anywhere in the world, but in this case, this one is a complete failure on the part of government. Now people, you must know, I am not going to sit back here and condemn the Yoruba people. Neither am I going to sit back here and applaud them. I am also not going to sit back here and applaud the Fulanis or condemn them. I will sit back here and condemn the government of Edo State and in extension Nigeria. The reason is that these Urubis and many more people in Edo State have been crying out for many months now. We'll be hearing news how their farms have been taken over, their crops have been taken over by these Fulanis, how they even to the extent even assault their daughters, their wives, and then they buy them. We'll be hearing all sorts of stories like that, all sorts of very disheartening stories that you sometimes don't even want to hear. And nothing, I repeat, nothing was done about it by this government. They kept the debt here as if they didn't know what was going on. Now the people have been pushed to the wall. I mean the Oromis. They've been pushed to the wall. Because it is only when people are pushed to the wall that they resort to self-help. It is only when people have lost hope that they not find an alternative. Because the people have realized that the government is not there for them. The government is not even ready to do anything to help them. And so you know what? They now have to find a way to help themselves. Even though we all do agree that action was unacceptable. But if you ask me, I would say they were pushed to the wall to do what they did. And again, I throw the blame at the doorstep of the government. In this case, the governor of Edo State. How can a man be a governor of Edo State and he's not on ground in Edo State and you want security to be able to fight for security to a reasonable level? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because we'll be told repeatedly that Mondo Paulo is always in Abuja, that he has actually moved the Edo State government to Abuja. What he's doing in Abuja, we don't know. The other people don't know. But what we know is that it's really about trying to see who I can reach out to the tribunal justices. That's the rumor we're hearing. How far that is true is still subject to investigation. But the fact that the man has left Edo State for many, many weeks and now plays from Abuja is a very serious concern to we Edo people. Because even though it's going to be done on a temporary note, It's not supposed to be governing Edo from River, from I beg your pardon, from Abuja. The man who is not on ground in Edo State, why will insecurity not be the order of the day? And you must also remember that this man during his campaign time told the Edo people that he was going to bring them insecurity. You know, sometimes what you use your mouth to say will come to pass whether you like it or not. The man told us point blank that when he comes into Edo State, he was going to give the Edo people insecurity. And that's what we are experiencing today. If you have security networks on ground, what those people did in Urumi will not have happened. Because they would not have had reason to resort to 7, which they have done in that case. Because when the government has come to their aid, if the government has shown concern, if the government has been able to have been proactive enough to say, let us see what these people's complaint is all about, I can assure you this would not have happened. This would have been avoided. The only reason this has happened, and this will happen again, and even worse off, is because we don't have a governor. Edo State, no governor. The governor is sitting in Abuja. The question is Abuja Edo State government house? What is he doing in Abuja? Every day he's always in Abuja. Not for any special reason, no. He doesn't even tell the people what he goes to Abuja to do. But there's no smoke without fire, and no fire without smoke. We are hearing that he's going to Abuja with Edo State money to go and look for the justices or look for those who will help him use Edo State money to buy justice from those men. That's what he goes to Abuja to do. So my dear good people of Edo State, our hearts and prayers goes out to those who were died and their loved ones, especially the people of the Fulani community. This is not the best way to go about it, but if you ask me, like I said, the Euromies were actually pushed to the wall because the government did not come to their aid. That's why they had to do what they did. Even though we have all agreed that it's very unpopular, that decision that they took. But again, like I said, I will blame the government and I will continue to blame the government. Because as we speak today, there's no security again in Edo. The last security network that was in place during the former administration of Obaseki was dismantled. And since then, they didn't come up with a better option for the Edo people. And so the entire state is being ravaged by Fulanis. We hear stories every day. Every day. We hear stories and you begin to ask yourself, do we still have a governor in that town? Is there government in Edo State? Because the town seems to run like a state without a governor. I've said here many times that everybody is a governor in Edo State. Everybody. As long as you belong to the state, everybody is going. They all dish out rules, laws out every day, instructions out every day. Because the man who's supposed to be in charge is not in charge. The man who's supposed to dish out those instructions is not available to dish them out. And so people are doing that on his behalf. My people of Edo State, it is sad about what we are hearing from Edo. But more sad is that this will continue. As long as we have people like Modugbolu who is clueless, who do not have the capacity to be even local government chairman, not local government state governor. Edo is not a state where people like Modugbolu should come and be governor. And we can all see today now, for the few months he stayed there, that yes, we'll be vindicated that the man is truly not fit to be in that office. That's why the Edo people unanimously voted Dr. Asolime Godao and Barrister Sadogi as their governor and deputy governor respectively. They did not vote Modugbolu. Modugbolu was imposed on the Edo people. Modugbolu was brought up by INEC after they've used money to bribe all of them, and then imposed Modugbolu on the Edo people. The Edo people that I know are very smart people. They will not open their two eyes and vote a man like Modugbolu when they see a man like Dr. Asolime Godao. My dear good people of Nigeria, you all know that in a couple of days from now, the 180 days window for the tribunal will have been over. And so we are expecting that this week should be the week where they will come up with a decision. Because we are going to enter a new month now. So from now till I think on the 8th of this coming month, it's going to be the last day for the time frame for the tribunal entire activities. So we do expect that going forward this week, we should be able to get a date in on the pronouncement of the tribunal. So that's why the Modugbolu is running every day, running Abuja like he's running Ring Road. He's trying to use our money to bribe the justices. But like I've said here many times, I personally, I have no confidence in the judiciary of Nigeria anymore. Even if tomorrow they say Dr. Suleiman won, I still do not have confidence in them anymore. The only reason why I believe they will declare out Dr. Suleiman a winner is because on this occasion they not had, they could just couldn't, because the evidence before them that Dr. Suleiman presented is overwhelming, that even a blind man will see that there was no way they could manipulate the system. And the way Dr. Suleiman was representing his case in the history of Nigerian criminal cases, as far as I know, no case has ever been presented in such a way and manner that Dr. Suleiman presented his own. So it makes it even more cumbersome, makes it a bit more difficult for all of them, all the judges to try to manipulate, even though they've been plagiarized as we're told. They have been told that, as we're told allegedly, that the judges have been promised 10 billion naira each with the choice house in the US and in the UK. So we're waiting that is true or not, but that's what we've heard from our corner here. You know, but another worrisome part of the human that is the way they are delaying the verdict. So this delay is giving a lot of room for people to begin to speculate, and speculation comes with the whole of perception, if you ask me. So the best bet now, as we speak, is for the honorable justices to come out in earnest and tell the world, not just the other people, and tell the world what their findings are based on the evidences that was brought before them, and no technicalities. Whatever it is that they're being told, promised by the APC. I don't understand how you claim you have won an election. The same you was going back carrying money. And you see, my people, another worrisome aspect of it is that when people now believe that you can actually bribe the judges, then that country is finished. That country is finished. Because when you hear people say it, because it does happen, that's why people are saying it. If it doesn't happen, you won't hear people say it, like the governor was saying one time during an interview that the person was going about looking for money to borrow to bribe the judges. It means things like that is actually happening in Nigeria, and that's so very sad. My people, when we were growing up in Nigeria many years ago, if they tell you they want to take matter to court, you'll be shivering. You will not sleep. You don't have it settled outside court. Because you know that once the matter gets to the court, if you're guilty, the court's going to tell you straight away. Those days, we used to know that the court judges, the justices, I beg your pardon, they were not sort of the therefore one secret court or the other. What was the court that was running those days was the body fraternity. They will say if you do money, you carry matter go court, the judge now your friend, the matter go do that for a favor. But today what we do now, the only money they use now. They use money, use Ogboni, use Illuminati, use all sorts of courts. All sorts of courts. Now make I go to one that say, which kind God all these people they serve? Because if they baffle me, I see them every day. On Friday, you see them for mosque. On Sunday, you see them for church. And these same people are devil. Devil. People when they say, for daytime, they call God, for night, they eat and die with the devil. And they know themselves. That is what the country has now become. A country where people can now openly tell you judges can be bribed. A country where people can now openly tell you go to court, knowing that the courts have compromised. That is a society that is finished. It's finished. Because, like I've said here many times, my people, any society where the justice system is at its lowest end, like in the case of Nigeria now, that country is gone. Or full according to them. It's finished. It's finished, my people. So, as on the judiciary, hopefully this coming week they should be able to tell us what we want to hear, and about the human crisis. Again, I want to throw the blame on the doorstep of the governor, the temporary governor of Edo State, Modopolo. The man is not in charge. The man is always in Abuja. He does not have grip of his government, so to speak. Until I come away again, my people, for those of you who like what we do, please share the message, like the message, comment on the message. Let's know what your thoughts are about. 1, the crisis in YORUBA. 2, the delay on the Edo State Tribunal by the justices. Why they delaying? So these are matters that are actually on the front burner of our conversation today. So let's know what your thoughts are, what you think. If you feel they're supposed to don't release the result, why did they hold them back? Let us know why. If you know why. If you don't know why, then also let us know. The issue for the massacre we have for YORUBA. Like I said, our thoughts and prayer goes out to the families of those when it died. But those YORUBA people, when they do what they do, they were pushed to the wall. They were helpless, and they had no choice than to resort to self-help. Until I come my way again.
7. An entertaining channel. Keep watching. keep sharing, and comment where necessary. Thank you. Yoruba TV 247. 7. An entertaining channel. Keep watching, keep sharing, and comment where necessary. Thank you. Yoruba TV 247. Yoruba TV 247.